For 10 long years, the huntress Alara pursued the Wolf King across the frozen wilderness. Through blizzards, icy forests, and snow-covered mountains, she followed his trail. She wanted his head. The Wolf King wanted her gone. Whenever their paths crossed, steel met claw, and neither could claim victory. Their feud became a legend. But fate had other plans. One winter night, the frozen earth cracked open beneath an ancient lake. From the darkness emerged a shadow demon, a creature older than kingdoms and hungry for destruction. Villages vanished. Entire hunting parties disappeared without a trace. For the first time, hunter and prey faced a common enemy. Reluctantly, Alara and the Wolf King joined forces. Together, they battled through a night of blood, ice, and fury. Sword met shadow, claws tore through darkness. Around them, the frozen world shook beneath the monster's wrath. As dawn painted the horizon gold, the final blow was struck. The shadow demon collapsed into dust and silence. The beast was dead. Yet, as the sun rose over the snowy peaks, both warriors realized something unexpected. Their greatest battle had not been against each other, and their legend was only beginning.
Hope you liked it. Please do me a favor. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.
In the Bone Desert, Mercy had died centuries ago. Only strength survived. Upon a throne carved from the skeleton of a fallen giant sat Queen Zariah, ruler of a harsh and unforgiving land. Feared by her enemies and obeyed by her people, she had never known defeat. But ambition is a powerful poison. One year, 7 warlords united against her. Their armies darkened the horizon like an approaching storm. Confident in their numbers, they believed the queen's reign was finally at an end. What they did not know was that beneath the endless dunes slept ancient giants, buried since the dawn of time. As the battle raged, Zariah opened her palms and spilled royal blood onto the sands. Forbidden magic awakened. The desert trembled. Colossal skeletal titans rose from their graves, towering over warriors and kings alike. The desert drank deeply that day. When the winds finally settled and the crimson dust cleared, the 7 warlords were gone. Their armies were dust. And upon the battlefield, only one throne remained standing. Liked that? Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Bye-bye. For centuries, the Jade Jungle belonged to no king, no emperor, and no conqueror. It belonged only to Ishera. Hidden among towering orchids and emerald rivers, she was worshipped by some as a goddess and feared by others as a monster. Both were right. Her beauty was legendary, but so was her wrath. When invaders arrived carrying torches and steel, they laughed at the old stories. They burned sacred trees and cut paths through the ancient forest. The jungle trembled as smoke darkened the sky. Then Ishera emerged from the shadows. Before the terrified soldiers, her human form dissolved. Bones stretched. Muscles surged. White fur erupted across her skin. In moments, a colossal tiger stood where the woman had been. The jungle exploded with roars. From every direction, beasts answered their queen's call. The night became a storm of claws, fangs, and fury. Men fled. Few escaped. When dawn finally broke across the emerald canopy, the fires were gone. The sacred forest still stood, untouched and eternal. The invaders did not. Liked that? Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Bye-bye.
7 swords, 7 challengers, 1 throne. The Rose Empress had ruled for 10 years, her kingdom flourishing beneath banners of crimson and gold. Beautiful, brilliant, and feared across the realm, she had earned her crown through wisdom and steel alike. Yet many believed a woman had no place upon the throne. So they came. From distant deserts, frozen mountains, and forgotten kingdoms rode 7 legendary swordsmen. Each carried a reputation forged in blood and battle. Each believed they would be the one to claim the crown.
The Empress greeted every challenger with the same choice: kneel or fight. None knelt. The first duel lasted minutes. The second ended before sunset. One by one, champions fell as the kingdom watched in awe. With every victory, her legend grew. By the 7th day, only one challenger remained. A masked swordsman whose skill matched her own. As the sun sank behind the palace gardens, the final duel began. Steel flashed like lightning. Petals swirled through the air. Neither warrior yielded an inch. The crowd held its breath. Then, with a single strike, the battle was decided. When the last rays of sunlight faded, the masked challenger lay defeated. The Rose Empress stood alone, her sword gleaming crimson in the dying light. 7 swords had come for her throne.
Liked that? Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Princess Valeria gazed across the kingdom she would soon leave behind. Below, thousands celebrated. Above, dark clouds gathered. Tomorrow, she would marry the Iron King. Tonight, her heart belonged to freedom. Upon a throne forged from black iron sat King Varkor. His scars told stories of 100 battles. Surrounded by roaring fire, he ruled a realm where strength was law and mercy a forgotten word. Far beyond the castle walls rode a lone rider. Armed with nothing but a sword and a promise, the rebel champion had come to stop a wedding and challenge a king. Steel collided against steel. The castle erupted into chaos. Knights charged through clouds of dust and fire as the rebels' banner rose defiantly against the Iron King's forces. From the tower above, Valeria watched fate unfold. Below, 2 warriors fought for more than victory. One sought power. The other fought for love. High above the battlefield, swords flashed beneath a sky split by lightning. Every strike echoed across the kingdom. Only one warrior would leave the walls alive. As dawn painted the horizon gold, the battle finally ended. The Iron King's reign lay buried with the night. Together, Valeria and her champion stepped into a new age of hope. Some kingdoms are won by armies. Others are won by courage.
Like that?
But the greatest victories
Please like,
are won
share,
by those willing to
subscribe,
risk
comment.
everything for love.
Thank you.
Please like, share,
Bye-bye.
comment, dollar. Thank you. Bye-bye.
The emperor was dead. His banners hung in tatters, and the great throne stood empty beneath a sky heavy with storm clouds. Across the realm, governors, generals, and nobles sharpened their knives. An empire without an emperor is a feast for wolves. From the northern fortresses rose the Black Falcon, a ruthless warlord whose armies marched like iron thunder. He promised strength, order, and obedience. To many, he seemed unstoppable. From the Golden Plains came the Golden Lion, beloved by knights and common folk alike. He spoke of honor, justice, and restoring the old ways. His followers hailed him as the realm's rightful savior. Yet while the two rivals prepared for war, another player moved in the shadows. Lady Seraphine. Beautiful, brilliant, and utterly relentless, she commanded no vast army and wore no crown. Instead, she wielded secrets, alliances, and ambition sharper than any sword. Kings underestimated her. Generals feared her. Courtiers whispered her name behind closed doors. As battle lines formed and cities chose their loyalties, the falcon sought to conquer, the lion sought to unite, but Seraphine sought something greater. Power itself. The empire would burn. Betrayals would bloom. Legends would die. And when the dust finally settled, only one would sit upon the throne. Because crowns are not shared. They are taken. Crown fire. Liked that? Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Bye-bye.